now I'm going to show you how to put together one of my super smoothies. Now these aren't just fruit like you would normally get. I'm also going to be putting in some protein powders, and you can really get creative with this and get inventive and really throw in all sorts of different stuff once you kind of get the hang of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just some fruit. So you can just add in your berries. And these are going to have a low glycemic load, low hit on your blood sugar, so they're quite a good one to add. And fresh organic berries, frozen berries, whatever's easiest for you. So add in the berries. I'm going to add in a little bit, this is just some organic pressed apple juice, and that's just to give it a little bit of runniness. So just add that in there. So a lot of people, that's when they would stop. They'd maybe put in some more fruit and then they'd whiz it up and that'd be them. Now, we also want to put in some protein, and so there's different sources you can use. Now I tend to use protein powders. These are not the scary things that we often associate with bodybuilding and everything. These are something that everybody could be adding to their smoothies in the morning. So I have a couple of different ones. I'm going to be using what's called whey protein today, and it's obviously based on milk. So if you have an intolerance to milk, you might be worth looking at something like this. So this is a nice hemp protein. Now this is probably one of the healthiest protein powders you can get because it's going to also be rich in your 369 oils, and it's very hypoallergenic. So this is a really good one, but it does tend to turn the smoothie green. So I'm not going to be using this one today. I'm going to be using nice whey protein. And if you're not used to smoothies, especially not putting protein powders in, this might be a good one to start with, and then you can work on to the hemp once you're feeling a wee bit more adventurous. So you really want to put in around 2 heaped dessert spoons of the protein powder. Now I also like to get a bit creative and put in some other things. So now you've got your low GL carbohydrate, you've got some protein powder in there, and we also want to put in some good fats. Everyone's always afraid of fat, but actually it's so good for our skin, for our hair, it's good for your hormones. So I'm going to use what's called hemp seed oil. Again, you can buy this type of thing in the health food store. You can also buy a lot of nice 369 oils. You could use just some seeds, some ground seeds, probably mix better. So I'm just going to add in a little bit of oil in there. Just some nice cold pressed oils would be good. Hemp's a good one because it's got a nice balance of them all. The other thing I'm going to put in is some lecithin, which can help break fats down in the body. You can get different forms. A lot of these things are available to buy through the online shop, so if you're finding them hard to get hold of, you can just order them. The other thing I'm going to add in is some cherry active, which is so high in antioxidants. I absolutely love this stuff. Now you can have this as the concentrate, so you can dilute that down, just have it as a diluted drink. But I tend to add it into my smoothies, make them really sweet. And the last thing I sometimes put in is some yogurt. So just some plain bio live organic yogurt. It's not got any sugars, it's not got anything else in there. I just put in some of that. So you can really play around with this. I mean, other things you could add would be sort of coconut oil. You could put in some aloe vera. You could sweeten it up with some agave nectar. There's really lots of different things that you can throw into smoothies. It's really just getting to know what you like. So I just want to add lid on. And then just whiz this up. So that's a good, well-balanced start to the day.